Hey everyone, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. Welcome back to Ocarina of Time. I don't say let's play anymore. I mean, it's more of like just a let's reminisce about, let's just replay. It's more like a let's replay. Anyway, last time we went into our first dungeon here, the Great Deku Tree. I mean, if I have to recap this, just go watch the first episode. This is the second one for crying out loud. But all you need to know is we got a slingshot. I'm about to shoot down a ladder with a seed that I shot from my slingshot. Like, what is keeping this ladder up right now? What is preventing this ladder from dropping down? And what does me hitting it with a seed? What does that change about it to make it fall? It just kind of jiggles out of place. Maybe it was like barely hanging on there. You would think if it was just barely on there that it would eventually succumb to gravity and fall anyway, right? Yeah, I know I'm questioning video game logic way too hard. That's a trap that we all fall into sometimes, so I apologize. Alright, so now that we have the slingshot, we can actually take care of these little spider bros that are up here. Yeah, I don't know, one thing, I don't know if this this might actually be the game that started it, but every time you approach an enemy or there's something dangerous near you, the music fades out and goes into this little frantic, this dude's gonna fuck you up, he's gonna fuck you up right now, yeah. I don't know, just try to give lyrics to it. I don't know, man, it's just, I actually kind of always thought this song was kind of silly. The enemy song, I don't know, it's like, it sounds like somebody sneaking up on you, I don't know. It does kind of sound menacing, but there is like a silly element to it that I can't really describe. But now that we got those spiders out of the way, we are free to climb up here. If I were to try to climb up here with those spiders still there, they were going to give me the business. They will turn purple and ram into you, and it's actually kind of creepy, but it is what it is. I mean, these spiders are kind of creepy in general. I mean, I've gotten over it. But when I was a kid, they definitely made me feel uneasy. Although there definitely are still elements in this game that, wow, really? You're just going to do that to me? The RNG is going to pop the seeds off and make them fall down the pit? But yeah, there are definitely elements in this game that are still pretty creepy. And in this room, the only real reason to go in this room is for a gold skulltula. There is the compass, and I will go ahead and pick it up just since I'm here, but we don't need no dang comp ass. Grab the chest before the timer even goes out. That's great. There she is. So what is this model? It's like, you know, the outside. How many sides does that have? You know what? Stop it. Stop trying to kill time by analyzing the models of the game. All right, sweet. Got a rupee. Got our compass. Now I'm gonna go get this gold skulltula over here. I think, I can't remember if these just swing when you shoot them. Yeah, so the ones with the mask on, you can't actually kill with your slingshot. Although I think the ones on the web had masks, right? Maybe it's just the smaller ones. That's what it is. The bigger ones with masks, you can't actually shoot with your slingshot. You have to get behind him or wait for him to turn around and then hit him with your sword. Or I guess maybe with your slingshot. Although I think the slingshot, even if you hit their underbelly, only stuns them, if I remember correctly. Let me test that actually. I could be wrong. Although I don't know if he'll actually... What the fuck is he doing? Okay, that was weird. Oh, it does actually hurt him. I'm gonna need another shot though. There you go. That was weird. I was like... He kept trying to come down, but like he never went into his landed position, so he would never try to turn around. I didn't really break the game that much there, did I? There he is. So, oh wait, there's a chest. Dude, it's so dark. I am wondering if I should turn the brightness up on my capture or something. And of course, it's just a heart. Who gives a shit? But yeah, it's kind of dark. I didn't actually see that chest until I hit it with my sword there. Pop this guy a couple times, and out pops a token. Looks just like their mask. And what we get is a gold skulltula. This is a token proving you destroyed it. There's 100 of them in the game. Use them to get little goodies and whatnot later on. And how the hell did that thing reach me? Like, just barely reached the end of it. Oh yeah, we got to do some sticky business. I think there's one on the other side I have to hit too, right? think so. Either way, we'll bring this up. I probably should have done it after I lit the torch. Oh no, I just have to light that torch. Never mind then. Much simpler than I thought it would be. The nice thing about the Deku sticks is you can take them out. You can even light a torch, and as long as you put it away, put the flaming torch back into your clothing, you'll keep the stick. It won't count as you using up a stick. Another nice bit of game logic that actually turns out to be convenient. Oh man, the N64 lag there was going a little crazy. That will be one of the markers of me playing on the original console. Or one of the drawbacks is, holy moly, did you see that lag? We'll really start seeing it once we start fighting, well, I call it spoilers, but it's not really spoilers. It's the Stalfos brothers there. By the way, I just jumped through a web. No big deal, right? I remember the first time I did that when so here's kind of some history I have with this game is I first saw it at my aunt and uncle's house because my uncle got it on his N64 and he played through it like right when it originally came out. And I watched him play it a little bit. And I didn't actually buy the game right away. I did want to play it, but I rented it. And, you know, obviously I did this dungeon when I rented it. And I remember like thinking about doing that, jumping down. I didn't use a guide or anything. I just remember that moment where I was like, maybe I could jump down and go through it. And just seeing that happen and like being rewarded for going through that thinking process was amazing as a kid. Because, you know, it's not something you immediately think would be even possible in this game. But, lo and behold. I forget how you even get... I think probably when you stand next to it, that's when Navi was yelling at me. She tells you about going through it, maybe. I can't remember how the game actually hints at you. To go to it... Ooh, we got it. And there's our second one in the game. And oddly enough, the third one is right behind us here. It's on the webbing from where we came down. When we broke through up there. There he is. So just go ahead and give this guy a few pops. Pop. Pop. And go collect his... collect his soul. Like, is his soul stored in this thing? Like, what is this token? Is it just his essence that he's leaving behind? His memory? Whatever it is, it's going to give me nice loot in the future. Nice loot. That's, yeah, I've never actually gotten all 100 of them, which there are 100. Wait a minute. Does that rock have a moon on it? I thought this was 1.2. Yeah, the Switch does too. Okay, maybe this is the version that has the chanting in the Fire Temple. I thought this was version 1.2. Or maybe that was kept in the... I can't remember. I think this block that's in this next room will tell us for sure. Because there is a block that I'm pretty sure they modified in the 1.2 version of the game. But either way, I hit that switch, it hit that fire that took the webbing away. We'll take our little chest here. God, why? Why the hearts? I get it, new players, they're gonna get hurt, but it's just annoying sometimes. We'll just forget about it. You actually gotta light a stick and kind of jump over here. There are parts in that water where you can actually fall in, and if you're holding a stick, when you hit that, you're just gonna lose it. I should have put it away before I went through that door. Oh wait, did it? I think it actually did take away a stick there. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again, even though I did it last episode and you took care of me then. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up. I'll teach you something cool. You're useless against my brothers. You're jacking shit against them. But no, what he's saying is we have to defeat them in a specific order. 2, 3, and 1. 23 is number 1. I don't know if I'll ever forget that for the rest of my life. I mean, it's not like it's super hard to forget. 2, 3, and 1. Just put the 1 at the end. I wonder what we do here, guys. I really don't know. You know, it's like... there's this eye, and all I have are these things I can shoot at targets. Alright, enough joking around. So, yeah, in this room in here is what I was thinking of, where it should have that block that'll let us know what version of the game we're playing. What do you want? After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Maybe a big whale that will eat us all up. And then Geppetto will come and he'll get eaten up too. Actually, who got eaten first? I forget. I forget if it was Geppetto or Pinocchio that got eaten by the whale first. So if we drain the water here, and if our timing is right, I can't remember if you have to crouch under this or not. I'm not going to test it, but you can just get under that little spiky thing in the middle there with the water drain. They definitely give you a lot of time. Yeah, I think this is the version that has the chanting, guys, because that moon is also one of the things they modified because they thought it resembled the little crescent moon symbol of Islam too much. Stand next to this block and grab a hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. Why am I reading this? You ever have that moment where you just... Happens to me all the time, you know? Like, why am I doing this? What am I doing? Alright, don't get too melodramatic here. We got spiders to slay. Whoa! Yeah, don't want them swinging into you. That would be a bad time for sure. Oh, he needs 2 hits with my sword, too. I guess I could get a stick out when I fight one of those again to demonstrate just how it's actually more powerful than the Kokiri sword, because I'm pretty sure one sword strike will take care of them. But yeah, I know approximately, well, at least 2 people saw this, but I posted a picture of the, they came out with the Lego sets that have Ocarina of Time, and one of them was for the final battle in this game. And I actually picked that up, and I still have not built it yet. I just still have it in the box, sitting on that same table that I took the picture of it with, and it's been almost a month since I took that picture, which means it's been almost a month since I've been procrastinating on getting this series recorded. But we're doing it now, all right? We're doing it now. We're having fun. What am I doing? I'm lighting some torches. That's what I'm doing here. Trying to dodge these plants. You can hear them. You can hear the danger music as I step through this. Yeah, maybe the darkness is kind of cool because it does kind of add to the creepiness and the atmosphere. And speaking of atmosphere, I haven't even stopped to address the music in this dungeon. Maybe we'll stop here for a second and just take a moment to appreciate the music here. Try to kill this guy. Oh, I forgot to take the stick out. Yeah. No. Get the music. So apparently, like, that little, just that droning kind of chimey sound you hear is a sample that was slowed down from, like, a big sample CD. I don't know what Koji Kondo was on. I'm not saying he was on drugs or anything, but he was really inspired and really feeling it when he made the soundtrack for this game. Like, he did a lot of experimental stuff. He was sampling heavily. The melodies were on point. I don't know. It really is one of the masterpieces of gaming. I do think so, as far as music compositions go. And, you know, as we get into more of these dungeons, we haven't even heard the best of it yet. Going around, just killing these freakish eyeball creatures that just kind of popped up out of nowhere. No big deal. Definitely not creepy or nightmare-inducing. Just cute and cuddly little creatures here. I forget what's actually... Because that wall, I don't think I can get behind that yet unless I have a bomb. Bombs? I said that like freaking the shopkeeper in the CDI games. Unless I have a bomb, I don't think I can get behind there. Or could be wrong, but either way, we want to go through where that web is. So, once again, time to light the old torch. Light the old torch. I guess it's not really a torch, it's just a stick that I turn into a torch. If you just have a stick and you lit the end of it on fire, does that count as a torch? Or does it have to be something that's specifically fashioned to be lit on fire? Am I the only one who asks these kind of questions? I really don't know sometimes. So now we can come over here, and we saw that block. We were looking from here, from that torch earlier. So, in true Dark Souls style, even though that game came out, 20 years after this one, or maybe more like 15 years after this one. Create a shortcut. So here, I think there's actually Maybe there isn't. Maybe you do have to actually... I think you do have to actually use a torch to get through this. I thought maybe you could use a fall to get through this too. Or maybe like clip through it. I'm pretty sure you can actually clip through this web somehow with a glitch, because I remember doing it in a speedrun. But the intended method is you're supposed to come down here, get yourself another torch, immediately turn around, run back up, and you crouch down on the web to light it. I don't know how I figured that out as a kid. I mean, it's really not that complex, I guess, but I do remember kind of having to experiment around and slowly figure out that that's what I needed to do there. Holy moly. Hey, stop it. Stop shooting. Alright, so this is our 23 is number 1 room. That our good friend that we interrogated and shot a nut back at him to force him into talking to us kindly told us about earlier. Oh yeah, you don't want to get too close to him either. Whoa, why did my Z target go off though? I think the nut knocked me back to the point where I was too far away for the targeting, so it deactivated. Yeah, because it slightly knocks you back. Get back here. How did you know our secret? Who snitched? Who was it? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal... This text always tripped me up. It's so annoying... Is he saying, it's so annoying, like, it's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret? Or he's saying, it's so annoying, like, as a result of it being so annoying, I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Gohma. Like, it can be read in kind of two ways. Does anybody else, like, see that? Or is that just another instance of me being weird? But even when I was a kid and a teenager, I thought that was weird. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Gohma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queen, I just told this guy how to kill you. I'm so sorry. It's like giving somebody instructions on how to perform an assassination and then apologizing. I was like, dude, you're well past that point. It's not like it mattered anyway. And just like that, we are at the boss of this dungeon. How far in? I forgot to start my... I was going to use my stopwatch on my phone again. About 17 minutes in. Perfect. Oh yeah, talking about doors slamming behind Link. There's a lot of that in this game. Wow, it is so dark in this room. It's got to be the capture that's making it that dark. I do not remember it looking this dark on a TV. But I don't know if you saw it, but there was like an orange eye visible on the screen. Let's see if we can find it. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it. I cannot see. There he is. Or there she is. Just look into the eye. Oh, God, that sound. That sound of the eye turning. There's like those weird chunky sounds that just sound a little too realistic. Or like a little too high quality, you know what I mean? Whoops. Oh, there we go. You want to get her stunned with either a Deku Nut or your slingshot. I honestly think the Deku Nut is more effective. Oh, you know what I should do? Next time she's down here, I need to use the stick. She'll come up on the ceiling here and try to make babies, but we're not going to let that happen. Ooh, 2 hits with a stick. 3, boom! That's kind of the quick strat right there. You can kind of get her stun locked if you jump slash her with the Deku sticks. So, I mean, that was a little quicker than I was expecting that battle to be honest, but what can you expect? It's early on in the game, first of many to come. I do like that boss, though. That is perfect level of creepiness. Just that atmosphere of the room walking in, and it's just dark everywhere, and some fog going on, and I guess in this case, super dark. And just looking up, and she catches your attention, and that's when the battle starts. That, I don't know. It's just cleverly designed. You can see the intention. They were really, I don't know, letting loose. I like this game, if you can't tell. Well done, Link. Well done indeed. Took you what, 20 minutes? Way quicker than I was expecting. I was, you know, I was going to make an afternoon out of it, having you in sight. You know what? Just shut up. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? It's like, dude, I just took out the most scariest thing I've ever seen inside of you. I'll listen to whatever the hell you want to tell me. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Can you hear the birds outside? I actually listened back to the recording of the first episode I did, in between episodes. I could hear some birds. I mean, not like you're annoyed by birds, I certainly hope not, but sorry if that's a little distracting. Maybe I shouldn't record these in the morning. It's not even morning, it's like noon right now. This evil man ceaselessly used his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. Oh yeah, by the way, everything's on fire. You're talking about birds and peaceful mornings. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Ooh, pretty. Like there's like this weird 3D. This is all pixels, but it seems like that rain is falling down right on top of you. Like you're looking up at the sky, and things are coming down at you. I love the angle there. Boom! Din, the goddess of power. I haven't been reading this. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And who can forget Farore? It is Farore, the goddess of courage. I used to just say Farore. They did a super Kamehameha blast, and the world was created. That's how it happened. I was there. It's like, that is a point. Like, how does he know all this? Din, with her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the red earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Gonna lay down the law on you bitches. Farore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. So obey the law. Boom. Love this. The three gate goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. And they lived happily ever after. Or did they? They did not. That's why you're here, Link. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Kind of a dick move, huh, to give your hopes up like that? Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Oh, dear God, help us. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. I just kind of created it out of thin air. I don't know how that works. I guess I have it, but I can apparate it whenever I want. I don't know. But it's yours, Link. It's yours. Got the Kokiri's Emerald, yes. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the formula of these games, but it's kind of, you do the 3 base dungeons, and then you have a whole bunch of more mature, harder dungeons after that. That's kind of the formula that Link to the Past started in. In a lot of ways, this game does kind of mirror Link to the Past. And in a lot of ways, I'm not reading this text. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, I'll be quiet for this. Definitely not a trauma-inducing moment as a kid, just seeing the tree die like that. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Actually, it seems like he was shouting that. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. It's just funny how the characters can only really walk at one speed. Or I guess that's not really true. You can tiptoe in this game, but Link just like runs at his full walking speed away from him. I always found that funny. There's a lot of weird quirks in the cutscenes with the way they move and like their expressions that are probably going to make me laugh as we go through this game. Hey Link, what'd you do? The Great Deku Tree. I gave this guy like a nerdy voice, didn't I? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Oh, it's always everybody else's fault. And he just disappeared. He just freaking like walked away and became a spirit. Actually, did Mido even exist? Who's Mido? Nobody knows Mido. Who the fuck was Mido? Alright, so we're going to go and, well, what do we do now? Actually, we get out of this place, right? I think we've done everything we need to do here. We saw a tree die. We kicked some ass. We killed a giant eyeball monster. Talked to a pretty green-haired girl. What else do you want out of life, man? Speaking of, she's gone, right? Yeah, she's not standing there anymore. Although, I don't think we'll be waiting too much longer before we see her. But that's going to be for next episode. So I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching.